Egypt, a land woven with the threads of myth and history, beckons travelers to explore its profound mysteries and monumental legacies. From the timeless flow of the Nile to the majestic silhouettes of the pyramids, this cradle of civilization hosts an array of wonders that narrate tales of ancient dynasties, divine pharaohs, and incredible architectural feats. Here, every stone and every carved glyph has a story to tell, offering a glimpse into a past that shaped the world's cultural heritage. Journey through Egypt's awe-inspiring landscapes, from the vast and desolate beauty of the White Desert to the enigmatic corridors of the Valley of the Kings. Each site a chapter from a grand epic, each monument a testament to the ingenuity of its people. The Great Sphinx of Giza, an emblem of ancient Egyptian grandeur, stands as a sentinel on the Giza Plateau near the famous pyramids. This iconic limestone statue, with the head of a pharaoh and the body of a lion, symbolizes the might of the Egyptian rulers and their divine guardianship. Carved directly from the bedrock, the Sphinx is one of the oldest and largest monumental sculptures worldwide, stretching 73 meters in length and towering 20 meters high. Traditionally believed to represent Pharaoh Khafre, who ruled from 2558 to 2532 BC. The Sphinx is positioned facing east, gazing eternally towards the rising sun near the river Nile. Its strategic placement not only marks the junction of the secular and spiritual worlds, but also serves as a guardian to the Giza necropolis, protecting the sacred tombs of the pharaohs. The origins of the Sphinx are shrouded in mystery, as there are no definitive contemporary records linking Khafre directly to its construction. However, its proximity to Khafre's pyramid complex suggests its role as part of the funeral rites, symbolizing the pharaoh's power and divine protection in the afterlife. Over the millennia, the Sphinx has sustained considerable natural erosion and man-made damage, notably the missing nose and beard, which folklore inaccurately attributed to Napoleonic troops. Historical accounts suggest that the damage was done much earlier, possibly by iconoclasts using chisels. The name Sphinx is derived from the Greek creature with the body of a lion and the head of a woman, highlighting the blend of human intelligence and animal strength, an apt representation of a pharaoh's qualities. Known to the Egyptians as Horus of the Horizon or Harmachis, the Sphinx was revered as a solar deity, embodying the sun's cycle in the eternal sky. Recent archaeological findings and restoration efforts strive to preserve the Sphinx's dignity against modern threats like pollution and mass tourism. These efforts ensure that this ancient wonder continues to spark the imagination of people around the globe, serving as a timeless symbol of Egypt's rich cultural legacy and enduring in the world's collective imagination as a beacon of ancient wisdom and power. The Luxor Temple, an ancient epitome of religious significance and architectural prowess, is situated in the modern city of Luxor on the east bank of the Nile. Originally known as Ipet Resit, or the Southern Sanctuary, it was constructed around 1400 BCE. Unlike many other Theban temples, which were dedicated to a deity or a deified pharaoh, the Luxor Temple was unique in its dedication to the rejuvenation of kingship, possibly serving as the site for the coronation of many pharaohs, including conceptually for Alexander the Great. The temple complex was enhanced by successive rulers, including Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun, and Ramses II, each adding their distinct contributions. During the Roman era, it transformed into a legionary fortress and later adapted into a church, showcasing its dynamic utilization through ages. A significant transformation during this period was the conversion of a chapel dedicated to the goddess Mut into a church. Luxor Temple is renowned for its architectural innovation and symbolic elements, like the mismatched pair of obelisks at its entrance, one of which now stands at the Place de la Concorde in Paris. These were strategically placed to create an illusion of uniformity from certain views, reflecting ancient Egyptian mastery in optical illusion and symbolism. The site was buried under centuries of debris until excavations began in the late 19th century, led by Gaston Maspero, and continued sporadically until substantial public and governmental support resumed the efforts in 1960. These excavations revealed that much of the temple was intact under the accumulated rubble of ages, which included urban and military installations that had grown over the site. Today, the temple is celebrated not only for its architectural grandeur and historical significance, but also as a key component of the annual Opet Festival, linking it with the Karnak Temple through the Avenue of Sphinxes. This festival was central to the temple's function, symbolizing the divine legitimacy and rejuvenation of the pharaoh's power through a ceremonial procession along this avenue. The Luxor Temple remains a profound testament to ancient Egypt's cultural depth and architectural ingenuity, continuing to draw visitors and scholars fascinated by its rich history and enduring beauty. Cairo, the capital city of Egypt, stands as a testament to historical grandeur and contemporary vigor, nestled at the heart of the Arab world and Africa's bustling metropolitan landscapes. More than just Egypt's political nucleus, Cairo pulsates with over 22 million people, thriving as a cultural and educational epicenter. Its rich tapestry is woven with threads of ancient civilizations, as it guards the proximity to the iconic Giza pyramid complex and the ancient cities of Memphis and Heliopolis. Founded in 969 AD by the Fatimid dynasty, Cairo blossomed as a hub of Islamic architecture, famously dubbed the City of 1,000 Minarets. Its evolution continued through various epochs, including the Ayyubid, Mamluk, and Ottoman periods, each contributing to its architectural and cultural heritage. The city's strategic location near the Nile Delta fostered its rise as a significant urban center, a status further cemented when it superseded Fustat, its predecessor on the site. Cairo's historical center, a cradle of architectural wealth, was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979, ensuring the preservation of its profound historical narratives. The city also boasts the oldest and largest film and music industries in the Arab world, centered around Al-Azhar University, Egypt's beacon of higher learning since its founding in the 10th century. The cityscape of Cairo is a palimpsest of its rich past, with the modern cityscape punctuated by ancient ruins and Islamic monuments. Cairo has also been a pivotal player in modern Egyptian history, witnessing many of the country's political and social transformations. It continues to face challenges typical of a megacity, such as high levels of pollution and traffic congestion, yet remains the beating heart of Egypt's economic, cultural, and intellectual life. The Cairo Metro, Africa's first metro system, exemplifies the city's efforts to modernize its infrastructure amidst ever-growing demands. Economically, Cairo was recognized as the leading economy in the Middle East as of 2005, reflecting its pivotal role in regional commerce and finance. Despite the pressures of urban expansion, Cairo continues to embrace its historical heritage while steering towards a future as a resilient global city, mirroring the dynamic spirit of its people and the enduring legacy of its historical journey. Abu Simbel stands as a monumental testament to ancient Egypt's architectural ingenuity and the grandeur of Pharaoh Ramses II. Carved out of the mountainside in the 13th century BC, during the zenith of Ramses II's reign, these twin temples are situated on the western bank of Lake Nasser in the Aswan Governorate. The complex is renowned not only for its staggering scale, but also for the colossal statues of Ramses II that guard the entrance, making it one of the most iconic sites in Egypt's rich tapestry of historical landmarks. The primary temple at Abu Simbel is dedicated to Ramses II himself and features 4 giant statues of the pharaoh that dominate the facade, each statue standing about 20 meters high. This temple, also known as the Great Temple, was designed to reaffirm the might of Egypt to the neighboring regions and to glorify the pharaoh's legacy. The interior of the temple extends deep into the mountain, adorned with intricate murals depicting the Battle of Kadesh and other triumphant moments from Ramses II's reign, serving as both a shrine to the gods and a perpetual monument to the pharaoh's divine nature and achievements. Adjacent to the Great Temple stands the smaller one, dedicated to Ramses' beloved wife, Queen Nefertari. For the first time in Egyptian history, a temple was dedicated to a pharaoh's wife, highlighting her esteemed standing. This temple is adorned with statues of Nefertari and Ramesses, where they are depicted as equals, an unusual portrayal in the context of ancient Egyptian art and architecture. One of the most compelling aspects of Abu Simbel is its relocation in 1968. This massive engineering feat was undertaken to save the temples from submersion following the construction of the Aswan High Dam, which created Lake Nasser. The temples were meticulously cut into large blocks, dismantled, and moved to an artificial hill constructed to replicate their original setting. This project, spearheaded by an international coalition under UNESCO, stands as a landmark achievement in the field of archaeological preservation. Today, Abu Simbel remains a profound symbol of Egypt's architectural and cultural endurance. It attracts thousands of visitors who marvel at its grandeur and at the technological prowess of its ancient builders and modern preservers. The site's historical significance, coupled with its dramatic rescue, continues to resonate, underscoring the timeless allure of Egypt's ancient civilizations. The Karnak Temple Complex, known simply as Karnak, located near Luxor, Egypt, represents a monumental testament to ancient Egyptian architectural and religious developments. Spanning more than 2,000 years of history, the site covers over 100 hectares and is among the largest religious complexes in the world. It was dedicated primarily to the Theban triad of Amun, Mut, and Khonsu, with the god Amun as its chief deity. This sprawling site includes a vast mix of decayed temples, chapels, pylons, and other buildings, making it a grand witness to the evolution of religious life in ancient Egypt. The name Karnak derives from the adjacent modern village of El Karnak. The ancient name, Ipet Isut, meaning the most select of places, reflects its centuries-long significance. Not just a religious center, Karnak was also a complex of power, where pharaohs sought to immortalize their legacies through massive construction projects, from the Middle Kingdom through to the Ptolemaic period. Construction on this massive scale was unparalleled, involving contributions from approximately 30 pharaohs. This resulted in a site that showcases a sequence of architectural styles and monumental achievements not seen elsewhere in Egypt. The heart of Karnak is the precinct of Amun-Re, the only area open to the public out of the four main parts. This precinct houses the Great Hypostyle Hall, an architectural marvel with 134 gigantic columns arranged in 16 rows, covering an area of 5,000 square meters. The hall's roof, now largely gone, was once supported by these columns, which are among the tallest in the world, demonstrating an ancient mastery of construction techniques. Karnak's significance extends beyond its religious function. It was deeply integrated into the social and political fabric of ancient Thebes. Pharaohs demonstrated their devotion to the gods, as well as their earthly power and wealth, through the construction of monumental buildings like those at Karnak. Many festivals and processions linked the temple with the rest of Thebes, particularly during the beautiful Opet festival, which symbolized the rejuvenation of kingship. This festival involved a ceremonial procession along the Avenue of Sphinxes, which connected Karnak directly to the Luxor Temple, underscoring Karnak's role in the religious landscape. Saqqara, an expansive necropolis serving the ancient Egyptian capital, Memphis, encompasses a variety of pyramids, including the famous step pyramid of Djoser, the earliest colossal stone building in history. Located around 30 kilometers south of modern-day Cairo, Saqqara spans approximately 7 by 1.5 kilometers and features numerous burial sites of Egyptian royalty, extending well into Ptolemaic and Roman times. Central to Saqqara is the Pyramid of Djoser, constructed during the Third Dynasty, which marks a significant evolution in pyramid construction. Transitioning from traditional mastaba tombs to a six-tiered step pyramid. This site encapsulates the innovation of Imhotep, the architect who conceived a new way to honor the pharaohs, setting a precedent for subsequent pyramid complexes in Egypt. Beyond Djoser's complex, Saqqara hosts pyramids built by 16 other Egyptian kings, all varying in preservation states, and high officials who added private funeral monuments across the necropolis throughout the pharaonic period. Saqqara was not merely a burial ground. It remained a crucial complex for cult ceremonies, reflecting over 3,000 years of continuous use. The significance of Saqqara extends into the greater context of the Memphite necropolis, including nearby Giza and Dashur, which together are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The site's importance is also noted in its extensive use for significant religious ceremonies and its role in Egypt's cultural and religious life across millennia. Saqqara's rich tapestry of history showcases the architectural and ceremonial advancements of ancient Egypt, offering profound insights into the civilization's practices around life, death, and the divine. The Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed around 2600 BC, is a monumental testament to the architectural and engineering prowess of ancient Egypt. Originally standing at 146.6 meters, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years, only to be reduced to 138.5 meters today due to the loss of its outer limestone casing. This iconic structure is not only the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, but also the only one to remain largely intact through millennia. Located at the northern edge of the Giza Plateau, the Great Pyramid was built as the eternal resting place of Pharaoh Khufu, ruler during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. It forms a part of the larger Giza Pyramid complex, which is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The pyramid itself was constructed from an estimated 2.3 million blocks of stone, collectively weighing about 6 million tons. The majority of these stones were quarried locally, with fine quality limestone transported from Tura and massive granite blocks from Aswan used for the interior chambers. The pyramid originally featured 3 main chambers: the subterranean chamber, which was left unfinished, the Queen's Chamber, and the King's Chamber, which still houses Khufu's red granite sarcophagus. Beyond its function as a tomb, the Great Pyramid and its adjoining complex, including smaller pyramids for Khufu's queens, satellite pyramids, and boat pits, served as a center for the pharaoh's cult, ensuring his immortality through continuous ritual activities. The design and construction of the Great Pyramid reflect a remarkable knowledge of mathematics and astronomy, with precise alignment to the cardinal points of the compass. The construction process is believed to have taken about 26 years, involving vast numbers of laborers who worked in a highly organized manner. This process, and the technologies involved, remain subjects of scholarly debate and research, highlighting the pyramid's role in advancing our understanding of ancient engineering techniques. Surrounding the pyramid were temples connected by a causeway, various tombs for close relatives and court officials, and a workers' village to the south. The complex was a bustling hub of activity, underscoring the pyramid's significance not just as a tomb, but as a powerful symbol of pharaonic authority and divine connection. This awe-inspiring structure continues to attract millions from around the world, drawn by its enduring mystery and historical significance. The Temple of Kom Ombo, located in the town of Kom Ombo in Aswan Governorate, Upper Egypt, stands as a remarkable testament to the architectural and religious ingenuity of the Ptolemaic period, dating back to between 180 and 47 BC. This unique double temple was architecturally engineered to serve 2 sets of gods: Sobek, the crocodile god of fertility and creator of the world, worshipped alongside Hathor and Khonsu in the southern half, and Haroeris, along with Tasnit Nofret and Panatawi in the northern part. What makes the Temple of Kom Ombo distinct is its symmetrical double design, featuring twin everything: courts, halls, sanctuaries, and rooms. This mirroring enabled equal worship and offerings to both divine entities without preference or bias, a rare feature in ancient Egyptian architecture. The temple's decorations and inscriptions provide a window into the religious practices of the time, showcasing a mix of universal and local themes that underline the specific theology of the temple. These inscriptions include liturgies and mythological narratives that were central to the cult practices dedicated to the gods of Kom Ombo. One of the most fascinating aspects of the temple is the rear wall of the inner temple, which displays what appears to be a set of surgical instruments, indicating an advanced understanding of medicine during the Ptolemaic period. Despite its historical significance, the Temple of Kom Ombo has not escaped the ravages of time. It has suffered damage due to natural disasters like earthquakes and the Nile's floodwaters, as well as from human interference, such as the defacing of reliefs by cults who repurposed the temple as a church. Additionally, many of its stones were removed for use in later building projects, efforts to preserve and restore the temple have been ongoing. In 1893, Jacques de Morgan undertook significant restoration work, clearing debris and restoring parts of the temple structure. More recently, discoveries during restoration efforts have brought to light further treasures in Kom Ombo, including a head bust of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius and a small sandstone sphinx, which continue to add depth to our understanding of this multifaceted site. The temple also houses the Crocodile Museum, which exhibits some of the 300 crocodile mummies discovered in the vicinity, underscoring the sacred connection between the temple and the crocodile god Sobek. The ongoing discoveries and restoration efforts at Kom Ombo speak to its enduring legacy as a significant cultural and religious site in ancient Egyptian history. The Valley of the Kings is not only a pivotal archaeological zone, but also a cultural treasure reflecting the profound artistry and spiritual depth of the ancient Egyptians. Located across from the once vibrant city of Thebes, now Luxor, the valley was the principal burial site for Egypt's New Kingdom rulers, a period marked by wealth, power, and an expansive cultural reach from the 16th to the 11th century, BC 16th to the 11th centuries BC. This site contains over 60 tombs, intricately adorned with symbolic art and hieroglyphics, which narrate the pharaohs' journey through the underworld and their quest for immortality. These tombs, including that of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun, whose intact burial was discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, underscore the Egyptians' beliefs in the afterlife and their meticulous attention to burial rites. Each tomb in the valley was strategically designed to ensure the pharaoh's passage to the afterlife, a testament to their religious convictions and architectural ingenuity. The builders utilized the natural geography of the valley, which provided seclusion and protection against tomb robbers, though many were eventually plundered in antiquity. The Valley of the Kings also serves as a chronicle of architectural evolution, showing the transition from pyramid-style tombs to rock-cut chambers that blend seamlessly into the desert landscape, offering better concealment and direct access to the necropolis gods believed to dwell in the Theban hills. Ongoing excavations and research continue to peel back the layers of history buried in the valley. Each discovery, from scribbled worker notes to hidden chambers, adds depth to our understanding of this civilization's complexities. The continued exploration of the Valley of the Kings not only captivates the imagination of the modern world, but also preserves the legacy of the pharaohs for future generations, underscoring the site's eternal allure and perpetual mystery. The White Desert of Egypt, located in the Farafra Depression of the Western Desert, offers a spectacular landscape formed through millions of years of geological evolution. This desert is renowned for its stark white beauty and surreal, wind-carved rock formations resembling mushrooms and other whimsical shapes. These formations are predominantly made from chalk that dates back to the Cretaceous period, making the desert not only a place of natural beauty, but also of significant geological interest. The White Desert's distinctive appearance comes from the high concentration of calcium carbonate in the sedimentary rock layers laid down by ancient seas. Over time, these layers were lifted by tectonic forces and sculpted by the erosive power of wind and water, giving rise to the desert's otherworldly features. The softness of the chalk and limestone makes these rocks particularly susceptible to erosion, which has crafted the desert's iconic features. In addition to its natural sculptures, the White Desert is a paleontological site with numerous fossils that tell the story of a time when this arid landscape was an ocean floor. These fossils, including ancient marine animals and reptiles, provide invaluable insights into the past environments and climate of this region. The geological and geomorphic history of the White Desert is marked by significant tectonic activity that has shaped its current form. This area was once submerged under a shallow sea that deposited thick layers of limestone and chalk. Following the retreat of these waters, the land was subject to uplift, exposing it to erosional forces that have shaped its present form. Today, the White Desert is recognized for its ecological and geological significance, leading to its designation as a protected area. The Egyptian government has established it as a national park to preserve its unique landscape and biodiversity. Conservation efforts are focused on maintaining the delicate balance of this ecosystem and preventing damage from tourism and other human activities. The stark beauty of the White Desert continues to attract tourists and geologists alike, drawn by its surreal landscapes and the secrets of Earth's historical past that it holds. Comparisons can be drawn with other geological wonders around the world, such as Turkey's Cappadocia or the Zhangye Dangxia landform in China. Yet the White Desert's pure white vistas and natural sculptures maintain a unique allure, making it a profound testament to nature's artistic power. Thank you for exploring the wonders of Egypt with us. If you've enjoyed this journey through the sands of time, don't forget to subscribe for more captivating adventures. Until next time, keep the mysteries of Egypt close to your heart